Let's talk about coming out of the fog as an adoptee and healing. First thing I want you to know is that you are absolutely not alone. It takes such a long time for us to come out of the fog as adoptees, which is why you'll find a lot of younger adoptees just maintaining.
Oh no, I am grateful. This is the best thing that ever happened to me. It's not a day that goes by I'm not grateful to be adopted.
I mean, I've heard it all, I've said it all. I used to say all the same stuff as well. We're all conditioned to say and feel like that. But inside there is a massive internal battle, because really, we've had a lot of invalidated trauma, and that's not really how we feel. That's how society has conditioned us to believe that we should feel. The adoptee consciousness model explains the adoptee process and how it is for us, exactly how I'm explaining to you now, exactly like you've explained to me, that we are conditioned to feel a certain way about being adopted and present this false self to the world, when actually it's not like that, and internally there is a battle, and coming to consciousness involves accepting how we feel, honouring how we feel, and communicating how we feel, despite what the people around us say. Many of us grow up with caregivers who are not trauma informed. We grow up in a society that isn't either. So what we experience is an avalanche of microaggressions throughout our lives. Research shows that microaggressions affect us like this. This research also shows the most common culprits of microaggressions in adoptees. Another really important thing to acknowledge in your own healing process is that there are going to be people in the external world, because most of society is not trained or aware on adopted trauma. There are going to be people that continue to invalidate your trauma when you talk about being adopted. You don't have to stay quiet. You also don't have to engage in a heated debate or an argument about it. Find a response that's going to make you feel comfortable. This is a great exercise in asserting boundaries, or what to note to yourself, like, what do I do in a situation with a person that doesn't want to listen to me? You have a choice. You acknowledge you have a choice whether you want to stay in that or not. And just because people are not aware on adopted trauma does not mean they have a right to disrespect you when you speak up about your lived experience, because this is another issue I see quite a lot, is that I see adoptees speaking up about their lived experience and continue to be invalidated. We are actually one of the most marginalised communities in the world, and we are the only community that society says you should be grateful for your childhood trauma. It's absolutely insane. We should not be grateful for our childhood trauma. Like, you would not say that to anybody else. You didn't get to choose your family, but you do get to choose a chosen village. And when I say chosen village, I mean a chosen village of other people who know your experience because they've lived it too. And I'm talking about us adoptees. And please, please, please find a community of these people and make it part of your life to continue to grow this community, engage with them. We need each other. I cannot tell you how validating and awesome it has been to connect with fellow adoptees, even just the ones I follow online, seeing their content. If you go through my follow list of people I follow, it's mostly adoptees. There's some that do lived experience, like groups, like mentoring sessions, support groups. If you're in the UK, there's one, How to Be Adopted. I'll leave a list below. And I wish that this wasn't true, what I'm about to say, but it is true, and it's something that I have a hard time swallowing as well sometimes still, even at 40, is that people who are not adopted don't get it. They just don't get it. And I wish they did. I wish that we could actually educate and inform people and make them aware, and then they would just understand our experience. I really, really do. I mean, honestly, my heart just aches for it sometimes myself. Like, when I'm talking to people about it and it comes up, it's just like, it just feels so like disconnected from you. But when you talk to other adoptees, they get it. We get it. We absolutely get it. And that in itself is healing. Just to be heard and feel validated is so healing. And you deserve that. That's like the very least that you deserve.